The disturbing scenes you are about to witness are actual footage of a PC being infected by an insidious variety of spyware, adware, trojans, worms, unstoppable pop-ups, hijackers, keyloggers, and toolbars. The names of these victims have been changed to protect their identities.
How about cyber warfare?
We are constantly probed in the cyber world.
Source of the attacks cannot yet be confirmed.
The actual hacker who got his hands on these emails.
Several government websites were under a silent attack.
There's someone out trying to steal your account.
You should be fixing a faulty laptop. Instead, this computer repairman is trying to hack into a customer's online
I think a lot of people think their cell phone calls are very secure. Our privacy isn't always what we think it is.
Scientifically speaking, we're all fucked. Not deceiving, we're all fucked. Scientifically speaking, we're all fucked. Culturally perceiving, we're all fucked. Science alone is the world's greatest anti-war. Science alone is the world's greatest hater. Science is the world's savior. Science can save us now.
One thing we've noticed is that Windows is complaining at us because I don't have an antivirus installed. Now, antivirus is not the end-all be-all that the antivirus companies would like you to think it is. The definitions are often incomplete. They only contain the last couple of years and the most common stuff. They certainly do not contain everything they've ever found. And frankly, they're not going to clean up your computer like they tell you they are. Once something has gotten into your computer has been compromised, and you have to blow it up and start from scratch. So, here you can see it's complaining we don't have virus protection. We're installing antivirus purely so that we at least have a shot at knowing that our system has been compromised. If we don't install any antivirus software and something gets in, we don't have any clue that it's been compromised other than behavior, like weird pop-up windows or anything else happening. All antivirus programs suck. Now, they will not do what they tell you they're going to do. All the big antivirus vendors push their software like it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. This is going to protect your computer from everything the internet has to throw at it. Bullshit. All antiviruses suffer from some pretty fatal design flaws. Not to mention, there's just some practicality things that keep antiviruses from doing what they say they're going to do. And they do have a place in our defense strategy. That's why I'm looking at your system, making sure you have one. But they are not the place that everyone thinks they are. Most people go, well, Bob Norton, that's all I need, right? No. No, it is not. You need much, much more than just an antivirus. And you also need to know how to use it. Most people install antivirus and after they think they're done, okay, I've got the antivirus, I've got the magic program. It's the magic special program! And it's going to defend your computer. The antivirus is not going to defend your computer. That's your job. You have to defend your computer. And the way that works is actually really simple. The antivirus is not going to clean up your computer. I know they're building us that way, and some places will tell you that you can clean up viruses with an antivirus. I wouldn't trust it. Your antivirus system is an alarm system. It lets you know there's a problem. And then depending on where the alarm was raised, you can take appropriate action. If the alarm was raised on a file you just downloaded, or something you just put on your computer from a thumb drive, cool, delete the file. Don't trust it to clean the file, delete the file. If it's some super critical backup program, that you've got to have this, build a virtual machine, get the data out of the file, however you have to do it, pull it up in a virtual machine and take fucking screenshots to get it out of there if you have to. Don't open it on your main workstation no matter how badly you need it. If you turn on the computer in the morning, the antivirus comes up and is complaining about, things that are in, say, your Windows System 32 folder. It's time to format and reinstall. Now, antiviruses suck because they have some pretty bad design decisions built into them. First and foremost, antiviruses are based off definitions. The antivirus company has to know about the virus before the program can be updated and defend you from it. And this, by the way, is also how antivirus companies make their money. They don't give the definitions away for free. That's, it used to be you just bought the antivirus program, and it worked, and then you would pull down updates every once in a while. Well, no, nowadays you buy the antivirus program, then you buy a subscription for a year. And you'll get, your updates for a year, and then you gotta buy the updates again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. And it's a recurring business model for them. Now, there are some decent free ones. I'm going to be showing Windows Defender in the video. I think probably not because I think it's anything particularly great. I happen to like anti-malware as a scanner, but I picked Windows Defender because it's decent and it's free. Free is always a big plus, because otherwise you're paying $100 and some odd a year for one of the big name vendors, and for what they claim they're going to provide you, you're not going to get it. As I said, they have to know about it before they can define a definition for your antivirus program to pick up the virus in the first place. Not to mention, there's all sorts of ways, which I can demo later, of how to get around antivirus programs. There's things called encoders, there's hackers, there's just different ways of getting code into your computer that your antivirus program just simply isn't going to see. So, installing the magic program and expecting to defend your computer is dumb. Oh, also another little fun side note, I said antiviruses are definition-based. They have to have their definitions to work. They don't even have all the definitions that they've ever found. They've only got the most recent ones and the most common ones. Because if they had every definition they've ever known about in their antivirus program, the signature file would be several gigabytes in size, and all the computers would just choke trying to run the program. Most of them choke trying to run antivirus programs anyway, so that should tell you something. So, the antivirus has a place, treat it as an alarm system, not as some great defense program, and you'll be fine.
Now, one of the tools I copied on here is Windows Defender. This is the free antivirus from Microsoft. If you have a decent copy of Windows, this one's fine. There's other free antivirus software out there. I've been using this one lately and happen to not have any problems with it, and it's free, so that's always handy. Generally, I tend to stay away from things like, Norton 360, Symantec Endpoint Protection, the McAfee suites, the big security suites that claim they're going to end all and be all on your computer. I generally find they do more to get in the way and actually help secure your computer and just slow it down. So simple, lightweight antivirus is all you really need. Something that's going to scan in real time, and something that's going to pull down definitions at a regular interval. Defender is free, it does this, and we're fine. You'll notice I'm not using the recommended settings where Microsoft basically gets full control of your computer, and they get all kinds of information from you. I just want the definitions. Remember, we're not trusting the antivirus here as some kind of complete defense solution, no matter what they're telling you in the marketing. The antivirus is an alarm system. Don't think of it as anything else. And you can see it takes a few minutes for this to go on here. And also, I have found this doesn't always go away right away. Sometimes you have to reboot for the little message to pick up that it has an antivirus. So if that continues to show up, actually, you know what, let's go ahead and show you how to turn that off. If you're changing settings or doing something specific on your computer and you don't want these alerts coming up all the time for Security Center, maybe you've got automatic updates turned off because you're doing some testing, you don't have an antivirus because what you're doing doesn't need it, maybe you've got an isolated machine, maybe you've turned the firewall off for some local networking stuff, so you can just go into alert settings and turn all this off. Now, if you do turn this stuff off, be aware
that if something changes these settings and doesn't tell you, you're not going to get any alerts from Windows. Now, admittedly, any decent malware that's going to start fucking with this stuff is probably going to turn these off as well, so they're good to leave on if you're wanting a truly heavy security environment. I'm turning them off for now, more for ease of recording than anything else to make the icon go away. Now this is going to want to check for definitions and run a quick scan. Normally, you'd want to leave this checked and let it do its quick scan. I happen to know that this machine is clean because I just formatted it about an hour ago. But I'm going to uncheck this because I'm recording a video and we don't want to run virus scans in the middle of recording a video. And we've got some other things to set up here anyways. So, what I am going to do is I'm going to bring up Windows Defender here now that it's installed. And I'm going to let it go ahead and pull down its updates. This doesn't take very long. And this is going to ensure that I've got at least the latest definitions that Microsoft thinks I should be looking for. As well, Microsoft installs a tool via Windows Update called the Malicious Software Removal Tool. And it runs on its own in the background every once in a while. So, it's generally a good idea to make sure that your definitions are always up to date, and I realize that updates sometimes break things. However, it is better to have the updates than to not have them, so it's worth letting Windows Update run. Obviously, I'm not demonstrating that because this box is already up to date. Also, while this is doing updates, you can go about doing other things in the background. Just for completeness, we're going to let this run. Yeah, so we definitely want to let it update if you see the definitions that the installer comes in with are from, 4 years ago. So that's not so good. Now we can just let that run in the background. That's going to continue to run down there, which is fine.
Turn out the lights. Tell me everything's gonna be alright.
Now let me do a little roundup for all the shows that we have here. Now if you like this show, you can go to ihavenothing.org and see all the fantastic shows we do there. If you want to follow us on Twitter to see what is posted and when it's posted, you'd want to use twitter.com/IHNshow. And we have a couple other guys on there who post from other pages. We have the Agent. So he's at www.agent-paranoia.com. And if you need to contact the Agent, be careful about that. He is the Agent. You want to do agent@agent-paranoia.com. We also have Suave, who is doing his little show on his own little webpage called The Tech Revolution. So you go to www.thetechrevolution.com. And we have a bunch of shows on IHN, so just get on there, see what we're doing. If you need anything, just let us know. You can come to me, if you need me, at kierstudios@gmail.com. And I will help you out any way I can. And I think the rest of us would, except maybe the Agent, because he's the Agent. So be careful. He's the Agent. Alright, guys. I will see you later. And with that,